I'm so ready for this. So fucking ready. Welcome, friends, to Hilarious Name Pending, episode number 21. Yes, we are finally back. And this is the new and improved Hilarious Name Pending. Bigger and better than ever before. And when I say bigger and better than ever before, what I actually mean is exactly the fucking same. Yeah, I've not changed a thing. I've done enough work. I mean, look, I've got a new hat. There's a sticker on the mic now. I mean, what more do you want from me? To be fair, this was the one thing on the channel that wasn't total dog shit, so come on. Well, why would I change anything? It was fucking perfect, wasn't it? Tell you what, here we go. How about this change? There you go. How's that for you? Fuck off. Right, onto the news. Kinect is dead. Xbox Kinect, the camera cum microphone cum vocal controller of sorts, or whatever it was supposed to fucking be, is dead. It is no longer in production. The canny device that came bundled with the Xbox One upon its release in 2013 promised to change the way we interact with video game consoles, and shift our relationship with technology forever. Yeah. Nice try, Microsoft. It wasn't a good idea, but at least you tried, didn't you? You fucking tried. Obviously, this gimmicky piece of tech lasted about as long as all the other video game gimmicks that came before it. And whilst it did make a valiant effort to become a staple in gamers' lives, it turned out that not enough people fancied flailing around their rooms pretending to do a sport when you could just, go outside and do the actual sport. And I suppose right now we could have a eulogy of sorts, looking back on the Kinect and the fond memories and the good times gone by that we have had with this wonderful, wonderful device. Except there aren't that many to be had. None of the games that were developed for it were actually any good. You literally had to scream at the cunting thing for it to listen to you, and Microsoft so blatantly lied about what it could actually deliver that this was always destined to be a flop. I mean, come on, Microsoft. It can read my heartbeat. Really? Fuck off, mate. Honestly, fuck right off with that bollocks. Instead, we now just have to resign it to the scrap heap, piled upon the 3D glasses, the PlayStation iToys, and the Dreamcasts of yesteryear. All gone and probably soon forgotten. I wonder what will be next. Nintendo Switch has a secret. In a recent update for the Nintendo Switch, it seems that GameCube controller support has slyly been added to the hybrid console. After the 4.0 update, it was discovered that the GameCube pad can now be plugged into the Switch via its USB adapter, is recognised by the system, and can already be used to play games. In a bizarre, puzzling move though, Nintendo didn't even acknowledge the existence of this functionality, not making a song and dance about it at all. In fact, it wasn't even mentioned in their update notes. Why exactly they've decided to ignore this open goal remains to be seen, but many are accepting this as a confirmation for a long-rumoured GameCube Virtual Console. Late last year, Eurogamer reported that Nintendo were in fact working on GameCube Virtual Console support for the Nintendo Switch, and that it may even be ready for the console's release. That of course did not happen, and not much else has been revealed about any form of Virtual Console appearing on the Switch since. However, that was until this update. This new GameCube controller support speaks volumes as to Nintendo's intentions, surely confirming that some sort of GameCube titles must be appearing on the Switch in the near future. And if that is the case, then maybe, just maybe, this could be the turning of a new leaf for Nintendo. They already seem to have got that manufacturing issue under control. Their Switch lineup is getting stronger by the day, and sales of the console continue to grow. But then again, this is no normal company, is it? This is Nintendo, a company that thought this fucking mess was totally acceptable. So I have no doubt in my mind that a fuck-up is imminent from Nintendo. I can see this thing swinging either way, to be honest. But they seem to be riding a high right now, so I will give them the benefit of the doubt. Speaking of which, Mario Odyssey is actually alright. In fact, it's better than alright. Yes, this plump little plumber returns today on the Nintendo Switch with his first ever adventure on the console. And according to many early reviews, Mario Odyssey is the most triumphant outing of the series to date. This newest Mario outing has been touted as the perfect blend of Mario 64, Mario Sunshine and Mario Galaxy, whilst throwing something entirely new into the mix itself. Namely, that creepy-looking companion Cappy, wank name, that Mario wings around mind-fucking everything in sight, the dirty little bastard. But apparently, it works, and reviewers who have beaten the game seem quite fond of Mario's new mind-fuck ability, giving near-perfect scores across the board. GameSpot gave it a 10 out of 10, IGN gave it a 10 out of 10, Giant Bomb gave it a 5 out of 5, Polygon gave it a 9.5 out of 10, and the list goes on and on. This game seems to be a hit with the critics. Once again then, these promising early scores are further indication that Nintendo are beginning to turn around the fate of the Nintendo Switch. Upon its announcement and subsequent release, not many people were impressed with what the console delivered. I myself wasn't that impressed either, deeming the Switch as the most impressive piece of hardware gaming has seen in recent years, but one that was delivered at the wrong time, completely rushed to market with a lackluster lineup, by a company that couldn't afford a fuck-up this time around. I truly believe that the Switch should have came out 6 months later than it did, in September instead of March. And I don't want to say this, but I also kinda do. I think I was fucking right on that one. It took them until September to have an impressive lineup, both released and unreleased. It took them until September to figure out their manufacturing issues, where their supply actually meets their demand. And instead of having a slow burn over the last 6 months, full of harsh criticisms that were only alleviated by a peppering of well-received games, I can't help but wonder what a bursting release in September would have meant for Nintendo. But hey, hindsight is 2020, and Nintendo seemed to have turned it around anyway, once again relying on their globally adored IPs to save their skin. And to be honest, they've actually come through all of that shit smelling of roses. Because there is no doubt in my mind now, even after their countless fuck-ups in the past 12 months or so, that the Nintendo Switch isn't just the most important console of 2017, but quite possibly the most important console of the last 5 years. So good job, Mario. Good job, my friend. You've done us proud. You've done Nintendo proud. You've pulled them out of the shit. You've saved them. And that's it for the news. But if you are a long-time viewer of Hilarious Name Pending, you know full well that this video is far from over. Because now it is time for the glorious Take My Breath Away. Yes, the world's worst list of upcoming video games read to you in just one breath by this unhealthy, disgusting, gross human being right here. So here we go. I'm not looking forward to this. I've not exactly been training. Lubricate the mouth. Coming October 27th, Wolfenstein 2, a game where you can actually punch a Nazi in the face and be pretty certain that it is a Nazi and not just a Trump supporter. Coming October 27th, Assassin's Creed Origins, this time set in ancient Egypt, so you can enjoy a solid 30 hours of getting stuck on the corner of a pyramid. Also coming October 27th, Mario Odyssey, where you can help Mario mindfuck his way to Princess Peach. And finally, coming October 27th, Rugby 2018, a total piece of shit that was made in 2006 and thinks it's a good idea to come out this week. Fuck me. I am well out of practice for that. And that's it, my friends. I didn't write the number of the episode on my hand. Fuck, there you go, there's another change. That's changed. And there you go, my friends, that's it. Hilarious Name Pending, episode number 21 is done. It's in the books. We're finished. We're back. We're back to take over the world. Are you ready? I'm ready. I've been ready for the past 6 months. Still haven't done it. Working on it. So what do you make of Nintendo's turnaround? Reckon anyone is actually going to miss the Kinect? Are you excited to play Mario Mindfuck? Come let me know in the comments down below or over on Twitter at DarylDoes. And until next time, my friends. Yahoo! I was pretending to be Cappy. Did you get that? Did you get that joke? Pretending to be Cappy? No. Fuck off.